Hey, this is gonna be in addition to the DPS Bard Guide I uploaded last week. Since then I've tested a few more things, and due to some Reddit commenters I saw that sonic vibration with chain vibration is actually a higher DPS output if you're playing on your own than running Brilliant Wave, so I changed this one skill. Other than that, the build pretty much stays the same for the highest DPS. I'm gonna be testing the benchmark in just a 2-minute window, because it was the easiest to test. For testing I'm gonna let the buff run out. I'm running 5x3. My level 5 average gem setup, grid card set. I have a plus 17 weapon with 78 quality. And since it's only good to compare to yourself with different kind of skills, so you shouldn't compare your DPS to mine exactly. I'm just going with max stat points, even though they are not really realistic. Okay, so once the party buff ran out, I'm just gonna stop the DPS test for 2 minutes. As you can see, towards the 2-minute mark you will run out of mana, and I even delayed the awakening to get some mana back, since it doesn't cost any. In a realistic fight this shouldn't be a problem though, since you're never gonna have even close to 2-minute damage window. In general, if you're running with one other person in the party that has similar DPS as you should still be running Brilliant Wave on your sonic vibration, since it's gonna be a higher DPS increase for the entire party. Running it on your own is gonna lose you around 100k DPS, at least with my setup. And you will have to be close to the boss to cast it and stand it at the same time while you hit the boss. So it's a bit more comfortable to run chain vibration, and it even scales better with tripod level. The one other thing I tested is that if you have to run a counter, you should swap out Dissonance and take the bleed skill on the Harp of Rhythm instead of swapping out Harp of Rhythm. Both skills are viable for different scenarios, both counter skills. For example, if you want to run a counter skill for Argos, if you're in the first party on the second gate, so you have to fight a dino, you will need Destruction and a quick counter, but you don't have to counter multiple times, or at least not within a short window. So running Rhythm Buckshot is gonna be the preferred version, since it's a little bit faster on the animation side, and it has one weak point, which is also going to be nice to actually break the armor of the dinosaur. If you're running Valton though, you should run Prelude of Storm. Since you will be running the counter on level 4, you can still take Quick Prep, which will reduce the counter's cooldown to 14 seconds, and this is gonna enable you, if you have enough swiftness, to counter pretty much every ghost in the ghost phase from Valton, and by then you shouldn't have to touch the attacks anymore, which is gonna be really comfortable. It's also gonna be nice scaling with Quick Prep Tripod, since you have quite a few free tripod slots on this build. I'm gonna be showing off one more benchmark with a tripod, with Prelude of Storm equipped, instead of the Harp of Riven, just to compare the DPS. For testing these builds, I did quite a few runs just to see what the average damage is. Okay, so this is gonna be the test with Prelude of Storm. Once again, I'm gonna precast this and wait till the party buff runs out, and once it ran out, I'm gonna start the buff and the DPS bar. As you can see, you drop around 100k DPS with the same kind of crit chance. This can obviously depend if you are a bit more lucky or unlucky, but in general this is going to be a quite consistent build. The one thing I want to add as well is weaving in auto attacks. I built this build around not having to run mana food, and proccing your charming set with your basic attacks is still possible. So if you notice that you don't have mana or any skills to cast, you can still cast these. It's gonna proc your charming set at a pretty consistent rate. Okay, thanks for watching.